Hello and welcome to another exciting trailer reaction right here on the Film Mandate. My name is Papa Otu, and today we'll be doing a trailer reaction to the new trailer released by James Cameron for Avatar Fire and Ash. And that was released just yesterday. And this is the time I have the opportunity to do a trailer reaction to it. So we'll be delving into it right away. And after that, whatever thoughts I may have on it, I'll share it with you. So let's delve into it this instant. Okay, let's go.
This is the only pure thing in this world. The fire came from the mountain, burned our forest. My people cried for help. But Ava did not come.
World goes much deeper than you imagine.
Protect your sisters. Yes, sir. Stay under cover. What does that always say?
Sully stick together.
No, the other one.
Sully never quits.
That's right. Sully's never quit.
How do you still live?
What if every human being on Earth could live here without a mask? Then the Na'vi people will be gone.
Whoa.
You want to spread your fire across the world. You need me.
We must fight! I call upon the warrior mother. I'll kill you! I swear!
As usual, James Cameron always delivers. I don't know. I'm so hooked to it. I don't know, but it actually delves into the divide of what we know of the water tribe, and then now the fire tribe, if I should even call them that way. But the interesting aspect to this particular story, it gives us a little bit more as to why the the Ash people, or is it the Ash people? Yeah, it gives a little bit more as to why they are who they are and don't want to have anything to do with Awa. And it explains on how they called on Awa and how Awa never responded to their call. So it is quite interesting, but it looks like the stakes in this one is even much higher, just as Jake Sully did say that if humans can live on the planet of Navi, then it means that they are doomed. And it's actually true because, as you can see, the RDA have returned on a massive scale like never before. It looks like they came not this time to mine the obtainium, but they are in for war, they are in for blood. And they are even in with more gadgets than they were before. I mean, now the gadget is more fitted to go to war rather than just to do their mining jobs as they have actually set out to do. So that is quite an interesting aspect to consider. But then okay, I thought that previously, I mean, the first trailer that I did watch, or teaser that I did watch, I thought maybe the bone between the Ash people and Neytiri's people may just be for a brief moment, but it looks like this time around it is not so. There will be at loggerheads with each other fighting as to whether they will kill, there will be Navi killing Navi. Well, obviously it might happen because it doesn't look like from the trailer we saw isn't Neytiri and Varang. Yeah, I think the name is Varang. Yeah, fighting against each other. And from what we've already seen, Neytiri lost a child in the way of water, and it looks like the warrior Varang also have lost people, and as a result of that, they don't want anything to do with Awa. So these are two, female warriors in their own right coming against each other because of the deep loss that they have experienced in their life. So it's going to be quite interesting. But I like what this trailer, you know, offers, giving us more insight into certain cultures. I think this time around, we are not going to just get an ash and a fire people, but we're also going to get the traders, the wind traders. Yeah, the wind traders are also more involved in this particular what's it called, trailer, as we have seen. So it's going to be quite an interesting seeing the differences between the cultures and whether they are able to live with each other. Obviously, it doesn't look like the ash fire and ash people would be hospitable to any other Navi culture outside them, because they feel, from the little I can glean from the trailer, they feel embittered, abandoned by their god. So it looks like they are going to war against any other Navi. But what I'm gleaning from this is that with him sort of, with her, actually, the Varang teaming up with Quatrich, is it Quaritch? Yeah, Quaritch. I'm sure she's not seeing the gravity of what she's doing, because now you have Quaritch, who is like a demon. Like they refer to them as a demon. The human consciousness possessing the Navi generated body. Now she doesn't see the gravity of her mistake of what she's doing. But I'm sure at the end of the film, when they have unleashed such gravity, I don't really know whether he might end up betraying her, because the intent of what's it called, the RDA, is to just mine the obtainium. So wipe, sort of genocide, wipe all the people you can, and then focus on mining the on obtainium. So I'm sure that's what they are focused on. So obviously, after fighting the Neytiri people, I mean, they are the tribe of the land, and whoever they want to fight, I'm sure soon enough, Quaritch together with the RDA would turn on her, and that would be something that I'm sure she obviously going to regret eventually. But here also lies the fact that we saw Quaritch and Spider. Now Spider, for some reason that we can't explain, can breathe on his own, and he seems to have that connective, the whatever it is that he can use to connect to any of the animals, to bond with them. And obviously he can't breathe. I think there's a lot more that would be explained about Spider's origin. It's very possible. I don't know how possible that is, but then could he be a hybrid of a Navi and a human? Well, that I'm sure when we watch the movie, it will be explained much. But it looks like at this point in time, Spider doesn't. It's he's on the verge of pulling, killing the dad if the need be. Obviously, the dad is dead, but this version of his dad, if the need be, he is more than willing to take him out if he sees that his dad is going to be a threat to the people he loves, the people he has now come to call family, because they raised him together with them. So that would be quite an interesting thing to that dynamic now is no, in the Way of Water, we did experience a little bit that even though he didn't know him that much, he still rescued him when he could have left him to die. That is courage, but he did rescue him. So it will be quite an interesting thing to see when later we understand how his origin is. I'm sure this will be an opportunity to explain more why he's now breathing on his own without the aid of any oxygen mask whatsoever. Yeah, so it's going to be quite an interesting yeah, movie, I must say. And I think we have David Thewlis, yeah, who is playing the role of Pelak for the Wind Traders, who is the leader of the Wind Traders. So there will be a lot of interesting dynamics that's going to play out in this film. And he did say, that is, James Cameron did say that there's a lot more in this than we are expecting. So obviously, I'm sure we have not even scratched the surface of what this film is about. That I can assure everybody that we have not even scratched the surface of what this film is about, and there's a lot to explore. Obviously, I think this film would go into the runtime for this film may be around maybe 3 hours, possibly 3 hours, and for each one of those hours, I'm sure it's going to be that entertaining enough for us all to enjoy. So yeah, all too soon I've come to an end of this particular trailer reaction. Let me know what you think about this trailer. Do you think it's going to outperform Avatar, The Way of Water, and even Avatar 1 in terms of storytelling? Obviously, in terms of box office, we can't tell till finally it rolls in. But then, in terms of storytelling, what do you think? Do you think this trailer has whet your appetite enough to want to go and watch it when it finally releases in the cinemas? Whatever your thoughts may be, kindly leave it in the comment section below. So all too soon, I come to an end of this episode, and thanks for joining me for this. I'll come your way with another trailer reaction soon. My name is Papa Utu, and this has been the Film Mandate. I'll see you soon.